Hold up. Yeah.
Swirl.
What is going on, guys? It is Ranja here, and today I'm going to be doing something crazy. I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before, and I'm going to be doing it all to get crowns for my crown chest. So as you guys can see over here, I'm actually very low on trophies. I'm only at 3063, and the reason why is because I've been trying to do a crazy push. And basically what I mean by that is overstack one side completely and completely ignore defense. So basically, I'm trying to do one push to end the game. And as you guys can see, I'm at 3063 trophies. I've been dropping quite a bit, but I think I've found a deck that kind of works. I've been up at 3500 doing this, almost 3600 as you guys can see right there. My highest trophies was actually with this same deck, but I kind of switched back and forth, and I was using a whole lot of different decks to see if I could find one that works best, and actually this is the deck that works best. So I'm going to be going into some battles with this, also I can help out my clan chest. So let's go and hop into a couple matches real quick. With this Night Witch Mirror Clone Lumberjack Madness deck. Let's go ahead and do it. And like I said, I'm going to basically wait for my opponent to commit to one side, and I'm going to overstack the other side and see if we can win. This deck is very, very risky, but it does usually give me at least like one crown. So as you guys can see there, he's going to go with the Knight and the Mortar. The Mortar's going to prove troublesome against us in this other lane because it's just going to start eating away at our Night Witches once it takes out that tower, which it's going to. So we're just going to have to overstack this lane. As you guys can see, I'm going to put the Lumberjack down. I've got two Night Witches, and if I can clone all of this, that'll be a whole lot of damage. I'm going to wait till right now to do that, and as you can see, the bats are going to go in. The Lumberjack is still alive. The Lumberjacks are going down, and as you guys can see, there's a 3 crown right there. That is crazy, guys. Night Witch Mirror Clone Lumberjack, if you just push your other lane, you're guaranteed to get some 3 crowns. Now the problem is, you're gonna eventually play someone, if you use this deck, that has like 15 counters inside of an 8 card deck. They're gonna have at least 15 counters, so you guys won't be able to do this the whole time. As you guys can see, he's gonna go ahead and go Hog Miner Fire Spirits in the other lane, and I'm gonna basically do the same exact thing that I did last time. Those minions are gonna do quite a bit of damage to me, but he hasn't done a single thing about this push in the right lane. Now as you guys can see, he's gonna throw his log. I'm gonna throw a Lumberjack down. We've got the Ice Golem tanking, and basically I'm just going to wait. Okay, he's going to place the Skeleton Army. I'm going to wait a couple more seconds, and that's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see him waste that Zap spell so that we could take the tower down all of the way to 0. So as you guys can see here, the Lumberjack's still going to go ham on the tower as well as the Night Witch, and that might be another 3 crown, guys. 2 3 crowns in a... This is craziness. 2 immediate 3 crowns off of just one push in the other lane. This deck is madness. Let's go ahead and hop into a third match. Against Ato from Dr. Muerta. We're going to keep doing the same thing. We're going to keep pushing one lane, and we're going to see if we can get victory. So we're going to see what he does. See what he does if he pushes the lane. Okay, he's going to go Giant, so I'm going to go Ice Spirit, Lumberjack, Ice Golem right here. And sadly, we're not going to be able to get to our Night Witch. Well, we're going to get to one Night Witch. Okay. So we've used quite a bit of elixir in this lane. He's going to go with the Wizard, and I'm just going to go and clone all of this real quick, and hopefully can kill all of those skeletons and do quite a bit of damage to his tower. As you guys can see there, we did end up doing 1,000. We ended up making his tower at 1,012, but we are not allowed to defend that. So we're basically just going to lose that tower outright. So the King Tower is going to basically be all we have. I'm able to push in this lane, because this actually counts as a counter push. So I'm going to keep pushing, but as you guys can see over there on the left side, we're basically going to lose that tower. We're going to get 3 crowns eventually, but basically the name of this game is to get crowns, right? So we got 1 crown, and we're still churning out a little bit right here, but we're just going to have to push this left lane now that we took the right tower. We're going to have to give up that left tower completely. And we're going to have to either go for the 3 crown or push the right lane. So basically what I'm going to do right now, okay, I'm just going to place a Lumberjack. I should probably take the log out of this deck because it basically like counters or is like counterintuitive to everything. But as you guys can see, we still ended up getting 1 crown. Even though we didn't win the match, we still ended up getting 1 crown. And so since this is a 1 push deck, I'm going to go ahead and replace the log with something else because I'm not allowed to play defense. I'm just only allowed to counter push and push. Rage. Okay, we're gonna go with Rage, and we're not gonna go with Heal because Heal is kind of worthless with the clones, but the Rage can actually help the clones out. But this makes it to where I have like basically a bunch of spells inside of my rotation. So I basically played those skeletons just to cycle to my Night Witch, not really gonna count as a defense at all. We've got one Night Witch down. We're gonna go and play another Night Witch here since we're not allowed to defend that Goblin Barrel. Lumberjack is down, and we might rage this. Actually, let's just clone it all since he just used his Ice Spirit. Let's go ahead and clone it all. And he's gonna go and throw a princess down, but it's not gonna be anywhere near enough. That tower is done. That tower is done. That princess should be done as well, and if I really want to, I can rage this up once more, and we can basically get a whole lot more damage done to that tower. A whole lot more damage into that tower, and it's going to be all the way down to 2045. So that means we're going to go ahead and go with another push in the right lane. He's probably going to push the left lane since that's lower for him, but we might... Okay, he's going to go with the Goblin Barrel. Again, not learning his lesson the first time by not using Elixir to defend my push. So he's going to go with the Goblin Barrel. That's 3 Elixir. And we're going to go and play a Night Witch here. And he's got a Princess. We got to be wary of the Princess. We have to make sure that we have something to take it down. He's going to rocket the tower naked. What in the world? Okay, we're going to go with a Lumberjack, of course. And we're going to go and rage it all right here. So we want everything to swarm. We want everything to go in. And once the tornado falls, we're going to use the clone spell right here. After the Ice Spirit pops. Now, as you can see, that tower's going all the way down to 190. Well, okay, 157 on the tower. That's basically game. We don't really have to do much more here. We just basically have to get 57 damage in, and the Ice Spirit's gonna take him out for the 3 crown, and that lag is gonna happen. And as you guys can see on the screen, it is lagging because my air recording software is lagging for some reason. Guess my internet sucks. But yeah, that's another 3 crown to add to the list. What is that? 3 crowns and 1 crown? Yep. 3, 3, 3, 1. Okay, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid work. We're up at 3122, and we started this video down pretty low. So if we can get to 3200, not by the end of this video, but soon, that'd be good. I actually don't really care about trophies at the moment. I'm just trying to get my cards up so that I can compete higher up, because it's kind of a drag when you play. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're lower level. We're going to have to push the other lane here because that's the rule. Those elite barbarians are going to do absolute madness to our tower, though. That is bad. Raged up elite. Okay, our Night Witch is going to spawn bats. Please tell me it goes back into... Okay, it's going to go in the wrong lane, sadly, but there's not really much we can really do about that. We're going to try our best. I really wish I had the Ice Golem in the other lane, or in this lane, because that would just be a lot better for us. But we're going to end up taking this tower anyway, and hopefully we end up taking that wizard out as well. I don't think we are, but we're going to get pretty close to taking that wizard out there, and it's basically a 1-to-1 crown, basically 1-to-1 right now. And if he decides to follow up this wizard with like elite barbarians, we're basically fried. So I'm going to start pushing this lane first to make sure that I don't break the rule of where I can't push the other lane. We're just going to go for a 3 crown here. He can place elite barbarians in the other lane if he wishes to, but at this point I don't think he's going to do that. We've got a bit of an elixir lead here. Let's see how much we have. At the moment it's, okay, 5. Okay. So we've got at least 6 elixir leads, 7 elixir lead here. And I think he might have quit the match because he's not placing any cards. So I'll go and take this 3 crown any way I can get it. So that's another 3 crown added on the list. I don't know if this guy just decided to quit or really what happened there, but I'm taking the 3 crown, guys. I'm taking the 3 crown any way I can get it. I'm hoping my clan chest out. Let's see where I am in my clan. Whoops. Let's see if we can get to the... No, this tab. Okay, we're at 5th in our clan. Maybe we should try to get to number 1 and then we'll end the video. We're actually not getting any more rewards. That just goes to show you how much I've been trying to play with this deck. Ever since I got the Night Witch, I've been trying to like just get the Night Witch mirror clone to work because it's such a strong deck. So we're gonna go and split skeletons here just to cycle. And we're gonna play Ice Spirit in the other lane because that would, you know. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go Lumberjack and we're gonna go Night Witch here. And we're just gonna wait. He's got double splashes, so that's not good for us at all. Hopefully we take out his Valkyrie at the very least. We're going to take out the Valk, but that Wizard's still going to be alive. And at this point we have to decide, okay, we have to either, okay, we're just going to not do anything about either of those. I'm actually just going to mirror the Night Witch. And I don't want to defend on either lane. That bandit did a whole lot, but I can't really defend. Like I said, I'm only allowed to push. And, okay, he's going to rocket that. Please don't get the Ice Spirit. He's going to get the Ice Spirit and the Night Witch, which is bad. That's very good for him. So, okay, he's going to go and take out that left tower. We found one of the guys with like 1,000,000 counters to this deck. So, the reason why this deck can't like carry you to Legendary, well, it can, but the reason why it probably won't is because you're going to play people with like Wizards and Valkyrie, and also like Baby Dragon and things like that. So it's kind of pointless. So we're just gonna rage to try to kill this Valkyrie, and hopefully we can kill this Wizard as well. That would be really good for us. Okay, we're gonna kill the Wizard, and now we know that we can kill it. So once double elixir comes, we're gonna go ahead and make sure to mirror the Night Witch. We're gonna keep pushing this lane. If he decides to 3 crown, oh well, we're just gonna have to deal with that. But I don't think he is. So we just had to waste 2 elixir with those cycle cards, but we're still in the elixir lead. Okay, we're gonna continue with our Night Witches. There comes a here comes a Hog Rider, not there comes. We're just gonna keep piling into this push as much as possible. We're gonna throw another Night Witch down soon. Hopefully he doesn't have a tornado. That would just spell disaster for us. Let's go ahead and keep the rage going. Okay, he's got a tornado, which is exactly what we didn't want to happen. So as you guys can see there, we're basically done. He had a tornado, he had a Valkyrie, he had a Wizard. If they have that many counters to your deck, you're basically screwed. So at this point, there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything to combat all of them, all the splash units. There's literally 0 I can do about that. Unless I put a lightning spell in this deck, and that would just basically be defense and not one pushing. So I don't know if beatdown decks are supposed to have tanks. I mean, not tanks. If beatdown decks are supposed to have spells like that, heavy spells, maybe they do. But in my opinion, it's not as fun if you use a lightning spell. Plus, this deck is like really cycly, and if I had a lightning spell, it would just make it harder to use. So let's go and hop into another match here, guys. This is going to be our final match of the video. Hopefully, we can get another 3 crown. As you guys know, I have gotten quite a few crowns from my crown chest in only a couple minutes here. This deck really does work to harvest crowns. This is like a crown feasting machine. It's not very good for trophies, but it does get you lots and lots of crowns. So we're going to start with an Ice Golem in the back. And okay, he's going to continue pushing that lane, so I'm basically just going to have to give that one up. We could combat that push, but I'm recording. Sorry about that. My brother interrupted the video, so I'm just going to continue where I left off. He came in the room without, he just started banging on the door, whatever. Basically, he took our tower down to 914, and his tower is down to 2023. So basically what we have to do now is we have to push this right lane. We have to assert that we're going to push right now and basically beat out his push, so we don't break the rules here. So we're going to start with the Ice Golem here, and hopefully we can beat down his push. If he goes into the other lane, we're basically screwed. He's going to take out that tower and end up 3 crowning us. We have to bank on him trying to defend this right here. If he plays Elite Barbarians, we're basically going to win. Okay, he's got a Wizard, so basically what I'm going to try to do here is get a Lumberjack all up in the mix here right now. Ice Spirit as well. Come on. Yes. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted to happen. Clone spell's going down. Okay, the Fire Spirits are going to get absorbed, and that's going to be another tower down, guys. That's it. Come on, come on. The Night Witches are going to go hand. The Night Witches are going to go hand. They might take out the tower, guys. That's going to be another 3 crown on our belt. And we just took a gamble there. So I'm going to try this video again. I like this. I like this a lot. I really do. This was fun, as you guys can see in my Naruto right there. This was really fun, guys. This is really a lot of fun. If you guys haven't done this before, you guys need to do it. You guys need to get a deck that's basically like full commit into one lane, and you just have to mirror, rage, and clone basically anything. The Night Witch is really good at it because when it dies, it creates more bats, and it just keeps spawning new troops. Another card that's good is the Witch. The Lava Hound is another good card to mirror clone, or just clone, not really mirror, but you guys get the point. You guys want spam units, you want minions, you want something like that. Even a Golem is good with mirror and clone because you can clone these support troops. I mean, you can mirror the support troops and clone the golem, which is going to do lots of death damage. So this is how you guys are going to do. You guys are going to want to get a really, really strong deck like this, and you guys are just going to want to overstack one lane, and you'll be able to get lots of 3 crowns. That's what you guys are going to want to do. So sorry if I'm rambling on, but I think this is pretty cool. Let's see how many crowns we got in total. Let's count. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16. So we got 16 crowns. It's kind of, I might be just tripping. So 6, 7, 10, 13, 16. So we got 16 crowns, guys. 16 crowns, and we're also in the positive with our trophies as well. So that's actually pretty good, guys. We got 16 crowns in how many minutes? Let's see how far back this video started. About 14 minutes. So that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good timing. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Ranja signing out.